this tutorial, I'm going to go over some techniques I use for spiral staircases. So, yeah, this is my awesome wool castle behind me. It's also in my signature. Anyways, yeah, let me get out of this mode. Okay, I have a few kind of just laying around from forever ago. But basically, it's going to look something like this. There's other ways to do it, but I find this to be the easiest, especially for towers that are fairly thin. And I wouldn't go any thinner than this, like 5 blocks apart. So you'd want your, the outside of your structure to be right out here. You wouldn't want it to go in any further. Now, I don't really do much detailing on the inside of the towers, or at least not for thin ones, so I wouldn't really worry about that. So, since I like wool, and I like our texture pack, that's what I'm using for COTS 3. Oh my gosh, it's so nice compared to the normal texture pack. But let me get some planks. I guess those will work. And the idea behind these stairs is that you don't have to use any types of actual stairs. They're smooth enough to just use half slabs. So let me start. This will be your center, and you can do this for any size circle really, but for this slope, it only works up to like 3 out. So you can go that far out, and then I'd probably do a different pattern. And I have a completely different technique for doing big staircases, and that's that gigantic teal thing over there. I'll show you that and probably go over it in another tutorial. This is just for small stairs. But basically, a lot of people mess this up. There's a few different ways to do it, but basically you just want, you know, like a whatever little hook there. And then what you would do here is, yeah, it's annoying, but yep, just do that. So on each one of these, usually do these first and then do the in-between ones second. Let's do it all the way up. And then come back in here and place the other blocks in. Good to go. And I'll go over some of the other patterns I've seen people do. I don't really like them as much just because, I don't know, I just don't like them. But this is what I use. And just because it's, I think it's the smoothest, nicest incline. But that way you don't have, you know, like the stupid thing where you're going up every one and turning real quick. Like that so many people do. Or like a stair in between here, which is just annoying because it's just like, yeah, it goes up just awkwardly. But anyways, that's that same thing right there, and it's actually the same thing on here. I was just testing different sizes. Like I said, it goes out to about 3. This is actually a different pattern, though. So let me redo this real quick. Another pattern I've seen is where people do this. Oh, you can do it this way. And this is a bit weird because it's kind of like it's not really a circle, it's more or less like a square. I've seen people do this type of thing, and that also works, but once again, it's more like this one's more or less like I don't even know, like you're just angling it, I guess. And then I already went over that one. there's also the T, which is what was over on the other one. Over there. And then you got your squares there. And you can put little patterns in that and whatnot, but yeah. Can't click today. And that's basically all it is. That one goes out one further, but yeah. To extend the pattern I showed you guys before, if we go back to that one real quick, it's super simple. So you got that, you just bring it out one more. That's all it is, and then you just fill in, like let me get this top one in for you. You basically just fill in the stuff that's not there. Keep in mind that you want to keep this as a circle for the original shape. So, like you'd have to trim off one of these, like that, and that. And that's all you'd do. Alright, that's it for my, yeah, my spiral staircases. Just the small ones, so I'll go over the other ones later. Peace.